Okay, so we have one of the most important, powerful people who are in our lives today. She is a Black Panther. She is a mutual aid queen. She was on the March on Washington. She was a student of Malcolm X. She is power. And she inspires me every day. She was here last year. She was on our show. And everyone better be quiet, because she deserves respect. And she deserves to be heard. So please welcome Reverend Annie Chambers.
Give us just a quick moment to get Reverend Annie on the stage. If you don't already follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, YouTube, you can follow us there, and TikTok. Zach runs our TikTok. He's right there. Thank you, Zach. Thank you for your patience. You know, what happened there? That needs to happen.
That's the problem, man. We're on the same team. But
we're on the same team. A lot of people don't realize we're on the same team, folks. We get screwed by the same people. Am I right?
Fucking A.
Just have to find a common dialogue. And it's hard, especially in 2022.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's correct. Okay. That's great. Yeah.
No, you're fine. Thank you for your patience. It'll be worth it. Trust me on this one. It's so worth it.
I got a regular cheer. A regular cheer. Oh, don't apologize. Okay, there we go.
We're just going.
See, I won't right there.
It's like another chair in there.
I was starting. Yeah, just set that same chair right there. I'll set it. Got my mouth. Okay. There we go. Good as new. Okay. Good afternoon, and thank everybody for their wait. And it is a pleasure being here, because when I was asked, I did put off something else, but I could not miss this.
Right.
Healthcare, medical care, all is, I feel, is a human right.
Fucking A.
All over the world, there should be health care. In some of the countries that we mouth, people get the very best health care. I'm a product of Minister Malcolm X. I'm a Black Panther. I had the opportunity for the many years of going back and forth to Cuba. And some of my sisters and brothers are still there that was in the party with me. Health care in a country that we put a blockade around, and we denied goods. People got the very best health care you can get. Some of the finest doctors and health care providers in the world is in Cuba. Now, I sat here with a heavy heart today because when COVID struck, I worked with people like myself who are poor, unemployed, and poor low-class working people. And I seen people fall dead in the street. The hospitals turned them away. I even see people with that bull. Help me, Jesus. With that bull job, Obama bull stuff, insurance. See, I'm here. I'm gonna say good words. But with his bull job and insurance, died. I lost 5 people in my family, and 4 of them I put diapers on. 4 of those young people died, and they had what you call a limited health care insurance, and they were sending them home. And one grandson that I fought so hard for him to have a life, because he was born without a tutorial gland. And they said to me and my daughter, well, he's never going to grow. But that was 30 years ago. They had a serum out then that could help you grow. And they said it costs too much. But I tell y'all, God spoke to me. And I gathered up every child, every grandchild, every niece, nephew, and went and we sat in and tore up Congress. And one of the congressmen then was Commie John. And they said, who is these people and where all of them come from? And Commie John bust out laughing. He said, you see that little short woman over there? All of them belonged to her. And it was over 200 and some people. But they were my children and grandchildren and some of my nieces and nephews. And when one of the Congress people came out and asked me, they said, well, ask them, what is she doing, Commie? They had guards and everything running up. They didn't want it to be shown to lock up little children. Because I told my grandchildren and everybody, turn up! Turn the damn place down! Turn up! And that's what they were doing. They had water pitchers, drinking out their glasses and taking everything they had. And they said, what is they doing? Where they come from? Commie said, oh, she lives in Baltimore. She's one of my constituents. But I ain't going to say nothing to her because I got to go back to Baltimore. Okay? And he know he would have got his behind beat. And I don't mean with my mouth either. You know? But they said, what you want? I said, you have a serum or medicine that can help my grandson grow. At least it be a enormous. He wasn't going to even be a drone. He looked like an infant baby when he was 5 years old. Because he didn't have anything to help him grow. He didn't have that gland. And so they said to me, how much it costs. I said, I don't give a, and I'm going to tell y'all just what I said. I said, I don't give a damn how much it costs. I know my child deserved this and he's going to get it.
That's right.
Or they said we put you in jail. I said, hell, I was born in jail. I was born in America. I'm poor as hell, I'm black, and I'm a female. So I was born in jail. And so they said, Commie, if you can get her to this, because the news had come by the grove by then. And they said, if you can just get her to quiet down and everything, we will help her. until the day my grandson passed. He could get his serum once a week. He lived to be 30 years old. He's one of the young people who died with COVID. He had insurance. He worked for Social Security, but it was Obama's bull jive insurance.
Yeah.
Okay? And they told him after testing positive and everything to go home, and gave him some cough medicine and some Tylenols or whatever that bull job was. But my grandson did not get up that morning. He died. My daughter carried her husband to the hospital, who was the regional manager of Social Security. And they told them to sit in the waiting room, and my son-in-law died. I got a call from my granddaughter saying, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. And I said, well, get to the hospital. She got to the hospital, and they wouldn't let her in the door. She fell dead, China, right at the hospital door. She fell dead trying to get in the hospital. If you want to ask me how I feel about America, I say, God damn America. I don't care. I don't care about America. I'm a socialist. That is the only somebody I would vote for. And I'm going to tell y'all, everybody holler and vote. If Bernie ran for president, I'd vote for Bernie Sanders. But anybody else can go to hell. I won't vote for him. And I'll get out and work against him. Because at least he talked about health care. At least he talked about caring about people. When they came to me and said, well, you know, are you going to come and help us with Obama? I said, what did Obama do? You know, I know about him in Chicago. Okay? What did he do? Well, he's black. I said, that's his mom and daddy business. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm black too. He did nothing to help us. I tell people right now, when they want to holler about Obama, I said, name one thing he did. Tell me something he did. Help the health care, that garbage he threw in, many people suffered from.
Yes.
He did nothing for us. Health care should be a human right. And the brother said it. You see, Minister Malcolm taught us this long time ago. You only get what you organize to take. You only get what you organize to take. Now, I'm saying, how do you take it? You take it by kicking out the people that's there. And you don't put in people that's going to talk out the side of their mouth when they get there. We need to change this country. We need a big change. Whoever thought, let me tell y'all, I fought hard for a woman to have the right to choose what happens with her body. And they said to me, well, you're a minister. I said, yeah. So you think I shouldn't have a mind? I hate them preachers want to play their bullshit. Oh, Lord, help me, Jesus. Who want to play their bulljive. And they sun them on in disco. See, I can't deal with that. You must look at the truth. The truth. Now, when they said now that they have completely cut off abortions, I want a man to have a baby. I sure would like to see Joe Biden have a baby. I'd like to see that big Bubblehead Clarence Thomas or living, oh, help me, Jesus, person, because I call him other names when I'm just by myself, you know. I call him other names. But I'd like to see him have a baby. See, healthcare is based on a lot of things. When you talk about the children in the fetus and the womb and all of this, no, I said, no, you want them to come here, starved to death, uneducated, being abused and beaten. And the prison system is made up of them. And now you want to talk about what rights they have? You haven't given them any rights. You have taken all human rights away. And until we can stand up, and we should gonna have to organize. I tell people all the time when they, you know, is my mayor back there in Baltimore have said, he didn't say it to me because he's scared to say it. He know I slap the hell out of him. I slap him. But anyway, he sent the message by somebody. When it asks her when she gonna retire, I say, you go back and tell that little funny looking thing that I say, I'm 80 years old, be 81 next month on the 18th. But I'll be here for 100 years because me and God made that deal. See, I made that up. Me and him made that deal. So I got another 19 years to kick his butt and kick his granddaddy's butt if he comes. And all the others, because we have to fight. We have to organize. I tell people my age, well, I'm old and what can I do? I say, get up off your ass and do a whole lot. That's what I say. Get up and do there's a whole lot you can do. Instead of going there pulling the lever for the same old dog. Because, see, when they want to talk to me, and healthcare is a human right thing, and then do nothing about it. Why run your mouth if you ain't going to do nothing? Why run your mouth if you can't stand it? Oh, well, girl, I can't walk there. Good, I say you got to chill like me, roll along in the demonstration. Stand up in the demonstration. If you got to walk far as you can with that. You know, we got to get out and make it our duty. But everybody, every minister should have his church out here today. He should have his congregation out here. We talking about a really important thing. We're talking, we want to fight for what's really involved keeping our next generation. Because healthcare is education, healthcare is food, healthcare is housing, healthcare is jobs, healthcare is just being a human being. You understand? Because all those things, if you don't have a house, you get sick. If you don't have a job, you go hungry. You don't have nowhere to live. All these things snowball. But when you don't educate the young people, then they can't compete to get nothing anyway. But you want to talk about in your room. Well, hell, they ain't going to stay in there forever. They not going to stay in the room forever. Hell, I had 25 of them. I was so glad when they got out, I could shout. Yeah, God gave me 12 sons and 13 daughters. But I was so glad when each one of them got out of there, I did not know what to do. And I tell them about it now. You owe this to your community. You owe it to your country, not this country. Because I'm going to tell you, I don't have no allegiance to America. I don't have no allegiance to America. When I used to tell my children when they say, stand up and pledge allegiance, I said, if I ever catch you standing up pledging allegiance, I beat the hell out of you. I beat the hell out you. Because they have no allegiance to you.
Right.
They have no allegiance to you. Their allegiance is to money. We sit in a country that greedy people came here from the very beginning to steal and plunder and take away. So why I'm going to give you some allegiance? That's why when they used to tell my sons about going into the service, I say, do you want to die? Go in the service. Come back, I'll kill you myself. I'll kill you my damn self.
Oh, yeah.
You understand? Because we have nothing in this country. And when they want to talk about race, let me tell y'all, I've been all over America, all up in the hills, and all up in the mountains. And I've seen poverty in all races, all colors. Okay? I've seen poverty. I know what poverty looks like and what it feels like. When you can see the sewage running down the back of houses, when you can see people living in shacks, and when you can see as close as right here we to the Eastern Shore, people living in chicken shanties. I've seen these things, and it comes in all colors. It comes in all colors. As we was coming over here, and I'm gonna end with this. This my son, Ian. Everybody. We were talking about reparations and what should happen. Well, hell, the biggest reparation I want is health care.
Hell yeah.
Because if I made it with the doctors who done counted me out 2 or 3 times, and I done made it to 81 now, because I'm going to have that birthday next month, y'all. Well, August the 18th. And I'm going to have some more. You know, I'm going to have some more. But imagine if they'd have gave decent health care. They even did a statistic. I was looking over them, and they were talking about how women were dying in childbirth. But they got it right in the womb. But the mother is gone. You understand? Yeah. Women are dying because of lack of health care. Health care in America. We live in the richest country in the world. That's right. When they want to put out some money, didn't take them long to get it. Yep. But when we talk about taking care of us, the workers, the people that just, if it don't be no workers in this country, it would collapse. Yep. I'm a retired social worker, and I used to tell my co-workers, if these people weren't here, you'd be on the damn line like we was before. You'd be in the welfare line yourself, trying to get something. So treat everybody like you want to be treated. Treat everybody like you want to be treated. And we need to stand up. You know, this is a good gathering. Because we don't have, we need to organize people to go over there in Congress and kick their ass.
Hell yeah.
That's what we need to do. We need to go kick some ass. You understand? Because as long as we have rallies and marches, they say, okay, they out there making some noise and they doing this. You see, that was the difference between Minister Malcolm and Minister Martin. Well, the time done gone there, we done prayed. God done heard them prayers. We need to start doing some action. Get up and start swinging.
Hell yeah.
We got to start swinging. Now, I tell you in a minute that people who are afraid to go to jail, and no, I ain't never liked going to jail. I used to go there every week, but I didn't like it. But somebody had to go. Some stuff had to be done. It's my son said now, he used to say, they said, where your mother? He said, she in jail. And they knew it. My children knew it. And I thank God that I was able, he put me in a position to have people around me that could support me so that I could go to jail. So that I could fight. Because if some of us didn't go to jail and some of us didn't fight, we would not be able to do none of the things that we are doing. And I'm going to tell you, when I look back and see all the rights that's been taken away, like I said, I fought hard for a woman to have the right to choose. And then here go old bubble-eyed, bald-head person come up with the excuse that, who are you? You can't even get a spinner baby. Let's don't get one. You don't have a right to tell a woman to suffer or what's in her life. That is between her and her creator, for as I'm concerned. So when they wanted me to come out as a, I said, no, that I don't, certain things you know that you don't deal with, read your Bible, that you supposed to advise and help. Now, it's not my job to come and tell that woman she got to have a baby. Hell, if somebody asks me that I won't mind 25, no, I'm going to tell you the truth. Hell no, I didn't want them. No, I'm going to be true. But I was a little girl and I got married. And my daddy married me off. And so the man just kept getting babies after babies after baby. And you know, everybody was like, I'm a Catholic, y'all. I want y'all to know that. I was a Catholic. And then the priest and my daddy, oh, you've been blessed. I'm going to tell y'all, when I had that last baby, I got down on my knees because I could still have children when I had my last child. But I got down on my knees and I had a talk with the Lord. I said, Lord, thank you for all the blessings that you have done. Please don't bless me no more. Don't bless me no more. Don't bless me. Because you got to understand what it does. I don't know, like I tell men, you don't know what it takes out your body, what it does to your body to have a child. It is a gift, and it is a wonderful thing. But you don't have that right to decide. So I'm saying the Supreme Court, even I want them to get rid of all them old ass people and setting up there doing nothing, making no decent laws for people. And even now, I'm going to tell y'all that my fight that I'm already started is that when they want to attack same-sex marriages, I'm ready to fight. Because everybody have a right to love anybody they want and to live any way they want. That's between you. I can't tell you how to live, nor can you tell me. So I am ready for those things, and we got to look out for all the dirty dirt with health that healthcare contains of right now. We have to fight to make a change. I thank y'all for having me here. I thank y'all for asking me to come because every year when I get the call, I said I have to go there to speak because that is one of my things. I will continue to fight for health care. Call on me. I don't care anything I can do. I want to do it. And I want to do part of the organizing to get more people involved. Because we definitely need to let poor people know that they have to come out and be involved. They think it's nothing they can do. And I tell them every day, yes it is. I'm poor like you, but I'm fighting like hell. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you.
Okay.
One more time for Reverend Annie Chambers. She's a real one. If you want to learn more about her and the work that she does, go to anniechambers.org. anniechambers.org. One moment as we reset. Thank you.